Coming up, the new St. Anthony Fire Station, multiple charges including battery on a law enforcement officer, street closures, notices for Jasper, Kirk Russell with sports, and Ruth Wilson and Alma Holovitz on Inform with Bill Potter. These stories, sports, and weather are coming up on 18 WJTS News. This is the 18 WJTS News. I'm Prisma Lopez-Marin. Thank you for joining us today. Sunday morning, community members gathered in front of the new St. Anthony Fire Station to join in the celebration with the St. Anthony Volunteer Fire Department as they were recognized by the 18th District. The new fire station cost was at an estimate of about $380,000, half which was money saved from events such as the popular St. Anthony Street Fest, and the other half on a bank loan from Old National Bank, who also provided a fireman statue to congratulate the new station. Fire Chief Scott Ebler describes the new station and being honored with the 18th District's recognition.
It's 4 bays. It sits adjacent to our existing 1972/1989 fire station. And we had in accompaniment with us today, the 18th District presented us this clock commemorating our new fire station dedication. Our priest, Father Christopher, came down and blessed the station. So we just spent a few minutes dedicating the new build, which we started in 2015 and finished late in 2015.
He states that this was a great day for the community to meet and greet the fire department members and observe the community's fire equipment, as he indicates that the investment of private and general donors makes a difference in the function of the station. The department had equipment displayed with the amount it costs to show where the funds are being placed, as it can cost up to $2,500 for basic gear for only one firefighter. The previous station, established back on September 4th, 1963, only has 2 garage bays. Fire Chief Ebler explains that as the volunteer firefighters grow in numbers, there was a need for space and better access to facilities to do training. He has been the St. Anthony Fire Chief for 11 years and first joined the fire department in 1984. He declares that he enjoys being in service for the community and what the community does for the station. Fire Chief Ebler elaborates on the significance of why he became interested to join the St. Anthony Fire Department.
Everybody that's ever signed up here wanted to make a difference or help their community, so that's always my reason for being here. I lived across the street from the fire station, and my dad was a volunteer fireman years ago, so it's just one of those things that you do to be a part of and you kind of grow with. And 30-something years later, I still feel vibrant and a big part of this.
Currently, there are 29 firefighters who are all first responders who respond to medical runs. The fire chief mentioned that the public depends on the fire station just as much as the department depends on the public, as they are on call 24 hours a day. The St. Anthony Volunteer Fire Department makes an estimate of 75 runs a year. A Jasper woman was placed under arrest after she was involved in a domestic battery incident on Sunday evening at the residence on Jasper's south side. Shortly before 11 o'clock last night, Jasper police were called to a home located along the 600 block of Genevieve Avenue to the report of a verbal domestic dispute between 2 people who lived in the residence. Police say when they arrived, they found that the domestic was actually a physical one in nature and that the victim had blood coming from his neck and his face. While officers were talking with the subject, 40-year-old Kendra Canese, police say she became argumentative and belligerent and touched an officer on the neck and on the face. Police say Canese was told to calm down, but she continued to approach and attempt to make rude physical conduct with officers on the scene. Police say she attempted to grab an officer's groin, after which when she was restrained and taken into custody. They say Canese continued to be belligerent and continued to resist before being taken to Memorial Hospital for medical clearance due to her level of intoxication. Police say while at Memorial, Canese continued her bad behavior and disrupted other patients in the hospital emergency room. Canese was then taken to the Du Bois County Security Center, where she was booked on misdemeanor counts of domestic battery, resisting arrest, 3 counts of disorderly conduct, and a level 6 felony count of battery on a law enforcement officer. This is a reminder. Officials with the City of Jasper Engineering Department say starting today, the city will be closed West 7th Street through traffic from Main to Newton Streets. City Engineer Chad Herm, in a news release, says the closure is expected to last about a week. He says a contractor will be removing abandoned underground storage tanks at the intersection of 7th Street and Newton Street that were discovered during a recent storm sewer project. Herm says the 7th Street entrance to the parking lot of the German-American Bank at that location will be closed during this time as well. He says parking along 7th Street during this time will not be permitted. Herm says access to the German-American Bank drive-thru from 7th Street will remain open. Deputies with the DuBois County Sheriff's Department are seeking the public's assistance in their search for the vehicle that was believed to have been driven into a yard directly across from Shamrock Lane in the Ireland area. Sunday morning, authorities say sometimes between 8:40 a.m. and noon on yesterday, the suspected vehicle ran across State Road 56 from Shamrock Lane and into a yard located at 4159 West State Road 56, leaving large ruts in the grass. They say the unidentified vehicle was able to back out of the yard and onto State Road 56 before it headed east towards Jasper. Deputies ask that anyone with any information about this incident or anyone who may be witness to this type of incident, please contact the DuBois County Sheriff's Department at 812-482-3522. All calls can remain anonymous. Stay tuned. Weather and sports still to come on 18 WJTS.